get my focus on. Hello, hello. I am live and for 1 hour. Okay, we are good. We are good to go. Can you hear me? Please say hello. Oh, I forgot to do this. Sorry about that. That was bad. That was so bad. Sorry about that. Woo. You're like, what is going on here? I forgot to switch my view here. I want to welcome you here in my super cold studio. Oh my goodness. We had the AC on yesterday, and today it is chilly in the city of East St. or the town of East St. Paul, which is basically Winnipeg. And you know what? I just turned my heat on. I went upstairs and I turned my heat on just because I'm chilly. So please say hello. Let me know that you're here. I have two people that have already shared. I've got Debbie and Kathy. So thank you for sharing. When you do share, that I've gone live, share with your friends on your timeline. I will enter you for a draw, but I would like you to share rather than just, yeah, being entered for the draw. You need to share, right? Let me change my view. Oh, let me say hello. I've got Donna and Linda. Hello, hello. Welcome here. Nice to see your names pop up. Let me change that view. So there are my two lovely ladies that have shared. Let me do a little bit of showing off here. Linda, thank you. This is such a fun card. So is this that patchwork die? Is that how you got this? Because I've been on the fence, more really wanting it, but on the fence about getting it. But when this popped in my mail yesterday, I was like, oh my goodness, is that die? Because I love it. Hello, Darlene. So Linda, let me know if that's that. It's called Patchwork Pieces. I think that's what it is. So thank you for this beautiful card. And I got a beautiful thank you card from Wendy. I attended one of her online classes. So Wendy, thank you so much for this card. And I got another beautiful card from Linda. Oh, Jean, welcome here. How I have missed you. And I've got you down. Thank you for sharing. And this die here, I have not ordered it yet, and I love it. So Linda, thank you for my beautiful cards. Let me just do a little bit of advertising here for a quick second. This is a class that I am teaching in September, so super early advertising for this. It's a card folio stamp set. Marcia, thank you for sharing and welcome here. I am half asleep here. M-A-R. I forgot the R. That's why it looked funny. Sorry about that. I am tired. So this little folio is created from cardstock, and inside are two little pockets and 4 cards. Okay, so this is an all-day Saturday class. Let me get the info from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And in your swag bag is going to be a full pack of the beautiful daisies, a full pack of the, what are they called? The in color dots. I really am tired. And a full spool of the ribbon. I will feed you lunch. There will be a bingo game with prize. And so that day is September 23rd, all day from 10 a.m. to 4, and that's $75. I would love for you to join me in this card. Thank you. Oh, you just use shimmer paper. How did you get? That's interesting, Linda. Oh, I guess you just cut this by hand. Or is that an embossing folder? Anyway, I love that effect. So thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you, thank you. So that's my September 23rd class. I am doing a ribbon share. Anything that's new in the current catalog, if you purchased it all, it would cost you $185. You can get a beautiful, yummy piece of it all for only $45. I also have a paper share, all of the new paper that's in the current catalog. If you purchased it all, it would cost you a whopping, where are we? $185. You will get, oh no, that's still the ribbon. Sorry, I am half asleep. Here is the online exclusives. Do not forget about this. These embossing folders I will be using today. They're amazing. This is amazing. These are amazing. Paper share. There it is. I'm also doing a paper share. You would spend over $290 if you purchased all of the paper in the paper share. You will get a taste of it all for only $75, okay? May tutorial bundle, if you place a $65 order with me, or if you send me $25 and let me know that you're interested in the May 2023 tutorial bundle, I will get, I will get that, that off to you, okay? So there we go. So again, if you share, I will enter your name in the draw. Let me know if you have shared, and I will do that. Let's get on to today's card. I'm excited. I'm excited in a half asleep kind of way. So here is my card. I followed a sketch for this, as well as a color challenge. So that's always doubly challenging for me. But anyway, let me show you how I created this. We're going to start with a card base. And oh, Linda, you shared. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. And Cherie, welcome here. So this is 11.5 by 4.25, and I scored, or 11 by 4.25, and I scored at 5.5, just so that I had, I had a long card. I wanted a long card. We're going to take a piece of basic black, and this measures 4 by 5.25. So that's going to fit on the card like so. So we've got about a 1/8 of an inch border. Then we have a little piece of the, this is the back of the design paper from the daisy paper. Can you tell that I'm like not really all with it here? This measures 3 by 7/8 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch. And that's going to go down onto our basic black panel. Okay. So we're going to grab our silicone mat and some Tombow. I bet you it's way warmer in West Virginia than it is here, Sherry. It is a chilly day. It is a chilly day. My studio is in the basement, and so it does get chilly down here. And I actually turned the heat on in my house because I was tired of feeling chilly today. So we've got that down. You know what? I ran this Can you see that beautiful design? I ran that design paper through with one of the basics 3D embossing folder. So that got ran through there. This card here, I ran through the other embossing folder. I think you can see that. And that is kind of the hexy one, or I don't know what that shape would be called. But these ones are glorious flowers. For Christmas, they almost look like they could be poinsettias. You're having trouble sharing today. You know what, Dar? My original post when I said I was going live, or what you could do is, if you want to share with a friend, I think all you do on Facebook is you go at and then the name of your friend. I think that's how you share. This is going to go down right here, but you know what? I need to put, whoops, let's get in here. I need to put these other elements on first. I've got a piece of soft sea foam, and I ran that through using the Fern 3D embossing folder. So I did a lot of embossing today. I just felt like it. So let's get a piece of scrap, because you know what I want to do? I want to kind of pull up that image. So we're going to grab a blending brush, and we're going to grab some shaded spruce. Let's pick up a little bit of color and start off and roll on, and see how that is just waking up those ferns. And I'm not pressing too hard because I want it, I want good coverage, but I don't want to go too deep into the pattern. I'm trying to stay just above where the ferns are. And you know what? On purpose, let's get it a little bit darker in some of these corners, because I like that effect. Look at that. Can you see how beautiful that is? Oh, I'm loving this. Let's pull some of that up. I did the other one lighter, and I'm doing this one a little bit darker, and I'm loving it. Look at what happens. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, let's get that closed. We're going to put that down on this. And you know what? I want it a little bit close to this edge. I'm going to show you a little trick. My girlfriend creates, they have a 3D printer. So this is your base. We're going to put this panel in here, and I want it about there. Okay, I'm going to exaggerate this, but I want it straight. Okay, so here is how I'm going to get it straight. I make sure that my panel is right in the corner. This comes with different measurements. So you've got 1/2 inch, you've got 3/8 of an inch, you have 1/8 of an inch, and 1/4 of an inch. I think I want to be, and I'm not going to adhere it down yet because I want to kind of eyeball it. So I grabbed the 1/4 inch and I put those grooves in the edge of my platform. And so if I place this about here and I lift, this shows me where I would be, and it's going to be square, which is great. And that's what I want. I do want 1/4 of an inch. So let's put those grooves back in the platform. Let's get some adhesive behind here on that little panel. And this was just a piece of scrap, so I didn't even really measure it. And I want to be, I don't want to be center. I want to be kind of closer to the bottom. So when I butt this up against my my pink placement tool, it can't go under because it's flush against the cardstock. Do you see how now I'm perfectly square? So as long as your cutting is square, you're going to be perfectly square, okay? We're going to place that onto our card on our card base. Wow, I should have had a coffee. Oh my goodness. But I want a ribbon on here first. So you know what we're going to do? I am going to place a strip of tear and tape on my ribbon. That's how I like to do my ribbon. So we're just going to go straight across. I'm going to get to the edge here, and then I like to take a ruler. I've got my little metal ruler, and if I press down hard, oh, you know what? I wanted to show you something. I don't want to do that yet. I want to show you something with this ribbon. Well, it's too late, but I'm still going to show you something with this ribbon. See that fray? Actually, you can't. I want to show you something. See the fray? So this is how I would apply my ribbon. I would put a piece of tear and tape, then I would release the backing, and I would place this down where I want. But you know what? Let me show you something. We're going to grab that same ribbon, and this is part of my ribbon share. So this is the textured ribbon, and this is the in color. So this is Moody Mauve. Okay, so we're going to go approximately, well, actually, we want this one a little bit shorter. I want to show you something. Watch this. So you can do this with all of the textured ribbon. If I start to fray this end and this end, they fray differently. This one starts to unravel. See how that's just going to unravel? But if I fray this end, how come it's not doing it? No, that's the unravel end. This end here, I'm getting a fringe. Do you see that? So now if I cut what I've been pulling the same length as my fringe, I have this really cool, I don't know if you can see that, this really cool fringe happening. I don't know if that's going to work on this card, but see how this end is not going to fringe. It's just kind of bunching up. See that? But this end, if you gently tug, it's going to fringe. So that would give you a really, really cool effect on a card. I don't think it's going to work on this one because I've got too much going on already. Okay, so we're going to remove our backing. Give that a nice little burnish. And let's get that started. If I can. There we go. So I am going to just fold that over because I want to make sure that I'm going on straight. Okay, so I'm going to press this down on my card because it's not going to stick. And I'm eyeballing that I'm square. And once I feel comfortable, I press where I have released my tape. And then I can just gently walk this across. And for the most part, I'm straight. So that's how I do my ribbon. Maybe it's the long way around, but that's how I do my ribbon. And because my tape has overhung my ribbon, I've got something to grab on the back. Okay? So there we go. Our ribbon is down. Let's put that right down onto our card base. Going to get our Tombow. I have to go pick up my grandchildren after school today, which will be fun. Hopefully I will have the energy. You girls are awfully quiet today. So yesterday, I live in a condominium neighborhood. We live in, we have all of our own personal standalone homes. So it's not apartment style, it's house style condo. And it was our little portion of the neighborhood's turn to put on a barbecue. And I'm the one that heads that up. So that was yesterday. And that's why I'm so tired today. I am just exhausted. I fell into bed last night and it was like, wow, I was tired. I was tired. We're going to grab our Stamparatus. So if I seem like I'm a little bit out of it today, I am. And I've got just a little scrap of basic white. We're going to get that down onto our Stamparatus. Lori, welcome here, and thank you so much for sharing. Lori, I think you've been here before. Carol, welcome here. And I've got you down for sharing as well. Things went really well, Darlene. They did. They went really, really well. But I'm exhausted. I'm super tired. So I laid down just before my live. I gave myself about, I don't know, 30 minutes or 25 minutes to just close my eyes and kind of chill. And my phone rang, and it was my daughter-in-law. And so we had a nice little chat for a while, and then it was time to go live. So I'm living on fumes, ladies. I'm going to grab my Moody Mauve, and we're going to give that a gentle, it's pretty juicy. So I hardly touched. And we're going to grab our pressure tool, and I am just giving this a real light massage. See how juicy and this actually stamped nicer than my original card, because my original card, I couldn't even see the veins in the flower because my stamp is so juicy. Let's get that cut using, so this is Circle Sayings. Okay, so that Circle Sayings is what I'm using. And I love this Moody Mauve color as well, Linda. I'm with you on that. Let's grab our 2 3/8 punch, and let's punch that out. And a big hello to you too, Carol. So I'm just kind of eyeballing center. And what I like to do is I like to kind of, like if I don't press it at all, that paper is going to swing right out. But once I kind of get close to where I want to be, I give it a very gentle squeeze. See how it's not falling out now? But I haven't cut anything. I'm just kind of slowing down the motion of the paper. And then once I like where it's at, then I give it a punch. Now, I want to do something different with this one that I didn't do on the other one. We're going to grab our Moody Mauve again, and we're going to open that up. And I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to kind of wheel it around, just because, and I'm okay with the fact that this is totally white, but I wanted to see what would happen if we put a tiny little border around it. Do you see what I'm doing? I just kind of walked it through the stamp, the ink pad. Okay, so here is the example of this one, which is totally white and totally beautiful. Love it. But here is an example of this one that kind of has a colored border. Do you see the difference? So just a smidge different. We're going to put dimensionals behind our sentiment. So let's get those out. We'll start with some large ones. So we'll just kind of go 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 3 and 9. And then I'm going to put a mini in the center. I don't want that caving in. And I'm okay with the rest of that non-dimensional. Okay. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. Back in the day when I used to do that, I always called it walk it. Walk your panel through. So sometimes we would do it with square ones or rectangle ones or whatever. You want to make sure that you've got your card the right way and not upside down. And we're going to tuck this right about there. And I am eyeballing that my sentiment is square. Now I have pre-cut a whole bunch of these little ferns because I just felt like we needed something. Okay, and I used the Cheerful Daisies dies, and I used this die right here. It's a hot mess in there. I don't have any magnets. I ran out of magnets. So we're going to grab a vellum. We're going to grab a shaded spruce. You want to make sure all those little backings are out. And we're also going to grab a silver emboss or silver foil. Now this is no longer available, and I usually don't use retired items, but I pulled it out. Let's figure out which way I want to go. I think I am liking that. Kind of no rhyme or reason. I don't have a rule here. I'm just going to put those all together like so. Give them a little, I want to make sure that I've got a little bit of adhesive behind each one. I forgot to advertise my June class, and I'm looking at my card over there. For my June class, we are using the, come on brain, work with me. I'm just tucking that in. I kind of hit a dimensional, and so then I just moved over a little bit. So I made sure that I had a little bit of glue behind each of the stems on these. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab a shaded spruce, a silver foil, or silver foil and a vellum, and we're going to put those together. And I've got a little bit of adhesive here. I wonder if that, I don't know if that's going to work. Let's just add some more adhesive. Like so. I'm not going to put it down because I'm going to get another big glob on my silicone mat, which incidentally, you can wash that beautifully, like brand new, under warm water. So we've got our adhesive behind all of these ferns, lighting the way. That's the name of my June card class. So now we've got our ferns down. I got a little bit of glue there. Let's dress this up. Okay, so far, oh, okay. Well, I guess I am going to have to work with them more. I will. So here are the in colors. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. We're going to grab, so these are the 2023-25 in colors. So we've got Pebbled Path, which is such a beautiful gray. That would actually look really nice on here. This is the Wild Wheat, which looks more, yellowy. Okay, then we have Moody Mauve. Then we have, I haven't memorized them. copper clay, which is gorgeous. Can't see it. And then the azure, is it? No, the boho blue. Okay. So on this card, I've got the Moody Mauve. I wonder, what would it look like with Pebbled Path? Let me know your thoughts. Should we go with a Pebbled Path on this one? I don't know if you can really see it. Here's the Moody Mauve. Okay. There you go. And here's the Pebbled Path. What do you think? I mean, it would be nice to change it up. The Pebbled Path is such a beautiful gray. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with the Pebbled Path because let's get this second card looking a little more different than the other one. And let's put that one right there. The card is complete. Now, that was super fast. That was super fast. And I have so many thank you cards to make to thank my neighbors that helped with the barbecue yesterday. But I need to give one of these away. So whoever shared today, if I have not written down your name, I've got Debbie, Kathy, Jean, Marcia, Linda, Lori, and Carol. If I have missed anyone, please let me know. Thank you very much, ladies. I really appreciate that. And I do need to run because I've got to go get my grandchildren. So nobody else? Going once, going twice. Let's get these names in my little bucket. Carol, Lori, Linda, Marcia. If I'm missing anyone, please let me know. Jean, Kathy, and Debbie. Jean, Kathy, and Debbie. Thank you, Darlene, and Donna, and Linda. Let's give that a shake. I'm not looking. I think I need to have a nap, but I've got to go get my little ones. Well, they're not so little anymore. And I do want to wish you all a very happy day. I hope you have a great May long weekend. I am packing the RV tomorrow, and we are going on our first camping trip of the season. And the winner today is Kathy P. So Kathy, you are not here because I know that you're at work, but thank you for sharing. I will find out if you want the Pebbled Path, which is gorgeous. I'm going to have to play with that. Darlene, you are going to fall in love with the new in colors. That's my mission. So maybe the next few lives are going to be all about the in colors because they are gorgeous. So ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Pardon me, today. Oh, I hope you did not hear that. And I hope you have a blessed weekend. Enjoy the day. Stay warm if you're in Winnipeg because it's chilly, but the warm weather is coming. It is. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We will talk to you later. God bless. Bye now.